What's good, YouTube? Real Radic here. Today's video, I want to go over a couple of rumors surrounding Lucid Games. Just to remind folks, Lucid Games is a developer of Destruction All-Stars, the PlayStation 5 exclusive that launched last year to middling and low reception. So I've talked about Lucid Games a couple of times on this channel before, mainly when it comes to the Twisted Metal reboot. According to sites like Video Games Chronicle, the developer switched from Lucid Games to Firesprite, which was the recent studio Sony bought last year. So after that news came out, people started wondering what Lucid's next video game project would be. And that is the reason why just one. So I just decided to make this video to go over each of the rumors right now, just to give people like a heads up on like what the status is on this developer. What's fascinating to me is that both of these rumors involve established Sony racing IP, and I know that there are fans of both of these dormant franchises that want to see them come back, but I will reiterate that these are rumors. Just rumors. These aren't confirmed news stories, these aren't official, this is all speculation. So please take this with a grain of salt. I know it's exciting for the possibilities of these franchises coming back, but we should also prepare for the possibility that this is complete bullshit, right? So with that being said and out of the way, if you like what you see, give it a like. If you don't, dislike, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. It really helps out this channel. And yeah, let's get to it. The first rumor that I'm going to bring up is about the WipEout franchise. For those of you that do not know, WipEout is a futuristic, fast-paced racing game which came from Studio Liverpool, which is now defunct. This is a classic PlayStation franchise, and I believe it's the only Sony-owned franchise that has a game on every single PlayStation device. So that would be PlayStation 1, 2, 3, PSP, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, technically, with the WipEout Omega collection, and now if this rumor is to be believed, we are getting a new WipEout game for PlayStation 5. After going down a rabbit hole on Google, I ended up on this rumor from Special Nick. I really do not know much about Special Nick. I don't know how reliable he is as a leaker. I know he hosts an Xbox podcast, but again, I don't know how reliable he is with information, his previous leaks, so I'm just going to take this with a grain of salt and read you what he says. Quote, "You know what? Screw it. I'll risk pissing someone off. Don't want to get scooped again. Been told WipEout is coming back. Planned to be a VR2/PlayStation 5 title. Most likely an ex-dev project. Still early in the project." Special Nick clarifies that he believes the developer is Lucid, and that he has two separate sources that tell him the same thing. And that is all the information that is out there about a potential WipEout game. Now I should get into the second rumor. So this rumor comes from Twitter account @OopsLeaks. I have never heard of this account before. Looking through its Twitter history, he seems to be focused on BioShock 4 leaks, but in his most recent Twitter post, he mentioned something about Lucid Games which really caught my eye. In the tweet, he says, quote, "MotorStorm reboot was discussed at Sony. The company wants an arcade racing game associated with the PlayStation brand and counterweight to the Gran Turismo series. Recent Twisted Metal developer switch could indicate that the project might be given to Lucid Games." So when I first saw this news story, I was like, what? I was just very confused because I heard about the WipEout rumor like from before, but I just assumed that Sony was kind of done with Lucid Games in general. So Sony and Lucid Games do have a history of working together before Destruction All-Stars, but they are relatively obscure games like Travel Bug and Jacob Jones' The Bigfoot Mystery on PlayStation Vita, which was back in like 2012, 2013. And they made one of the random PlayStation mobile games in the early 2010s era, but they ported PlayStation Vita Pets to iOS, which is pretty funny to me. So there is already an established relationship there with Sony Interactive Entertainment. And if one of these two rumors are true, or they could both be true, we don't know, it looks like Sony is still interested in working with Lucid Games, even though they took Twisted Metal away from that developer and switched it over to Firesprite, which is a first-party in-house studio that they acquired last year in August. So yeah, those are the two rumors about Lucid Games that we have right now at this moment. Do I think any of these rumors have any truth to them? Honestly, I have zero idea. It is interesting that the two rumors surrounding Lucid Games involve two other Sony racing IP. If these rumors are indeed accurate or have a hint of truth to them, Sony does want to bring back another racing game that isn't just Gran Turismo. Is it possible that both of these rumors are true and that Lucid Games has two games in development? Well, personally, I think that's kind of wishful thinking, and I wouldn't bet on that happening. The headcount at Lucid Games right now is 160 developers, so I don't know if that is enough to make two separate racing games. I don't know if Lucid Games has multiple teams, if they only work on one project at a time. I have no idea. As I said earlier in the video, it's best to take these rumors with a grain of salt and assume nothing is ever confirmed until Sony specifically themselves confirm it. As I said earlier in the video, always remain skeptical and wary of these rumors. I just like talking about them because I just like talking about old PlayStation franchises. So I am curious, what would you guys want to see in a new WipEout game or a new MotorStorm game? I would like to hope that at least one of these rumors is true because I'm always a fan of old PlayStation IP coming back in the modern era. I am definitely more of a WipEout fan personally than a MotorStorm fan. The only MotorStorm game I played was MotorStorm RC, which is a spin-off. MotorStorm is interesting to me. I think that franchise could actually be rebooted or reimagined into an open world arcade racing game that's kind of like Forza Horizon or Need for Speed. I think out of all the old racing IP that Sony has, MotorStorm is the best suited for that format. But do MotorStorm fans want that? Let me know. I think that does it for this video. I've rambled on for way too long. So let me know in the comments if you believe these rumors, if you think they're true, if you think they're bullshit, if you want to see WipEout come back, if you want to see MotorStorm come back. Let me know your ideas on what a new PS5 iteration of MotorStorm and WipEout could look like on PS5. And with that, yeah, just like or dislike the video, subscribe, ring the bell. I want to make more of these videos, keep giving you guys updates on the latest PlayStation news. I'm Real Radic, and I'm signing out.